Meghan Markle's currently on a press tour to promote her podcast, but her big cover and interview with The Cut have been slammed online. Markle's interview was meant to be a chance for her to tell her story, and she did. The Cut reported that Markle said, "When the media has shaped the story around you, it's really nice to be able to tell your own story." However, the internet has taken umbrage with some of her comments. Basically, Markle's attempts to seem relatable fell pretty flat. A few things seemed to upset the internet. She still referred to herself as a duchess despite renouncing her royal duties. Arguably this could have been the publication taking some creative control, but usually, Markle's team would have been part of the approval process. Markle also talked about being reluctant to buy their $12 million dollhouse when neither of them was currently employed. I suppose it is meant to be relatable, but ultimately if you are even thinking about buying a $12 million dollhouse, especially without permanent employment, you aren't relatable. You are part of the elite. Markle told The Cut, "It's like when I was younger, and you're window shopping, it's like, I don't want to go and look at all the things that I can't afford. That doesn't feel good." However, once the couple fell in love with the house, Markle said, "We have to get this house." There's also a bizarre moment where Markle brainstorms with the writer about how they can best describe some noises she makes. Eventually, they come up with the word, moan. It is all a lot. Naturally, the internet has reacted. One thing is certain: Markle knows how to get people talking. In her bombshell interview with The Cut, part of New York Magazine, the Duchess of Sussex launched a fresh salvo of attacks on the royals, Britain and the press. One of the most notable moments in the interview in The Cut came as Meghan was discussing the bitter fallout from their Oprah interview. According to writer Alison P. Davis, Meghan said, "Harry said to me, I lost my dad in this process. It doesn't have to be the same for them as it was for me, but that's his decision." The Duchess's friend and unofficial spokesman Omid Scobie later clarified that she was in fact referring to her own father and not Prince Harry's relationship with the Prince of Wales. Elsewhere in the piece, Meghan suggested she was returning to Instagram after quitting all her social media following her wedding to Harry in 2018. However, Davis added that she would later relay that she was no longer sure about doing so. The interview contained its fair share of eyebrow-raising moments, including Meghan recalling how a South African cast member of the Lion King film told her they rejoiced in the streets the same we did when Mandela was freed from prison when she married Harry. At another stage in the conversation, Meghan, a duchess, suggested people still viewed her as a princess despite stepping down as a senior royal. She said, "It's important to be thoughtful about it because, even with the interview, I was conscious of the fact that there are little girls that I meet and they're just like, oh my god, it's a real-life princess." At another point Davis wrote, "Instead of answering a question, she will suggest how I might transcribe the noises she's making these guttural sounds, and I can't quite articulate what it is she's feeling in that moment because she has no word for it, she's just moaning. At this stage, post-royal, there's no need for her to hold back." The article says, they also thought it best to leave the UK, and the UK press, to do it. They were willing to go to basically any Commonwealth, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa, anywhere. New Zealand,